Hey everybody, welcome to day 16. I don't even know what today's date is, the 21st. And it is my last full day at Hope for Cancer in Cancun. It was action-packed. So much was released. Just bittersweet. I am excited that I did the 3 weeks here. Usually the treatments are 18 days, and I guess I just miscalculated when I was booking my flight. So I actually will be missing a day and a half of treatment, but they've done a wonderful job of making sure I'm getting everything in, and all, everything's important, but all the really important stuff that I couldn't do by myself at home. So I would have come on a little bit sooner, but I received a text with a link to a song, and I listened to it, and it came at the most perfect time. I don't believe in coincidences, and I think everything happens for a reason, whether it's good or bad. And I've been receiving a lot of texts today at the most perfect time. So that's why I'm coming on a little bit late, and I hopefully will get through everything because I do have dinner plans with some people. And so my day, like I said, was action-packed, and I started out on the vibe therapy. Well, after my blood pressure and my pulse and all that fun stuff was checked, then I went on the vibe therapy, and I did take it up to level 60. I don't know if it goes above that. I heard that was the highest. So that's what I did today. And then I went into the, and I don't have anything on the vibe therapy machine, because I told you guys I would explain everything again, because I did it two earlier times on my trip, and I wanted to just refresh your memory. So I don't have the exact definition of the vibe therapy, but again, it's a machine I stand on and I shake. So everyone was calling it the shaky shaky. And 10 minutes on it equates to 1 hour in the gym. So I was doing some squats and some some planks. And even though there's only enough for your feet, I put my forearms on it, and then my feet would be on the ground. And I liked it because I felt it got my blood pumping. It got the veins ready. So that was what I enjoyed about it. After the vibe therapy, then I went to the hyperbaric oxygen chamber, and that is where it goes to, I think, a negative 30 kPa, and you're in it for, I guess, 40 minutes to an hour. And that is, where is it? Hyperbaric oxygen. Sorry guys, it was right here. Oh, it's on another sheet. So that's what I would always call my HBO set. That's how I would start my day. And it is a treatment that uses high pressure to increase the amount of oxygen a person can breathe. This puts more oxygen into the bloodstream, which can help the healing process. And it does have duration of 1 hour. So majority I did it 1 hour. There were a couple days where it was I did it at the end. And I only did, I think, maybe half hour, 40 minutes. So, and they give you oxygen. So you have oxygen the entire time that you're in there. So I had that. And after that, like I said yesterday that I was going to have today, I had the colonic. And I usually have that on Saturdays, and they didn't want me to miss it. So it was good, I guess, if that's what you could say about a colonic. I know they're very beneficial. So I am looking into someplace back at home in Philly where I can get that done once a month. I'm feeling better. And it's just amazing how much talk all of us patients did, and we all just shared so many stories and just laugh, and it's so funny. And I won't share them here. I will save you all. But so I had my colonic, And it was about 40 minutes today. I think that's what it was. Right after that, I stayed in the same room, and then I had the infrared. What did I have? Where is it? I had the near infrared heat lamps. And this is something that I think my dad's going to make them for me when I get home. But it says it penetrates about 3 inches inside your body, healing hard to reach areas. A single bulb can be used to focus healing energy on a specific body part, injury, or infection. Many viruses, bacteria, parasites, and tumor cells have poor tolerance to heat compared to normal healthy cells. So that is where I would, I don't think there's any, I don't have anything else on it. Yeah. So that my nurse would put it on my chest and my abdomen and then my lower back. And I just lay there with my eyes closed and something covering my eyes. 20 minutes for the front and 20 minutes for the back. Yeah, it's just enjoyable. The heat feels good. After the infrared, I did see my doctor today. I was with him for probably about an hour. I got my results. I do not have the English version, so he just went over them with me. I'll get them, I guess, in the mail or via email in a couple weeks. And some things were good. Some things were the same. There's some things that, they only do an ultrasound here. I do have a CAT scan scheduled. I thought it was on the 27th. I just checked, and it looks like it's on the 28th of December. I reached out because I'm actually seeing my oncologist on the 28th. So I'm not sure. It's either the 27th or the 28th, but I will let you know, and I will be asking for your prayers. That's when, the human mind likes to pop in and doubt and question. And I reminded myself today, I've only been here for 3 weeks, and a lot of the procedures here and the treatments here, it takes time. And that's a huge learning lesson that I've learned, just to have patience. And I thank the cancer for opening my eyes to giving me more patience. So it was an hour conversation. I'm getting vitamin C packets, so I'm going to take them daily. We went over my home regimen, how I'm going to receive, how I give myself the shots, the needles, which is the Sunavera, the vitamin C, the poly NVA, which I was receiving it intravenously here, but I will be taking it orally at home, and all my other supplements. I have this ATPI, a protein shake, so that should help with my protein levels. A lot of lymph nodes that came up, they came up as just responsive lymph nodes, so that's good. There were some lymph nodes, I guess that they couldn't tell if they were responsive lymph nodes or not, but they decreased in size, so that's good. Some stayed the same. I'm saying they're just responsive and they're just lymph nodes. I mean, we all have lymph nodes throughout our body and whatever. And there's a lot going on that went on these last 3 weeks. So it's, I feel that it's getting rid of all the bad stuff. So, stirring things up and yeah. So that's my take on that. My boobs looked good. And, the axillary nodes are just responsive. I think I'm blushing a little after I said my boobs look good. Or I didn't even turn the air on in here. So I'm trying to see, my white cells are better. And my platelets, they're a little lower. But they're working. And my vitamin D levels, they actually didn't get the results back. So today I gave more blood just to make sure that they're going to run the test again. I'm not sure where the results went. So I'll get that level checked. And then after my doctor visit, I went back to the IV room. And there's not many of us left. I think there's 4 of us. And so it was a bit, I was by myself a lot today, well, with my nurse or with whoever I was, that was giving me the treatment, but none of the friends were around. And so it was a bit of a lonely day, but it was a nice day because it's gonna be an adjustment when I get home, because I don't have all these people around me. I don't have the nurse there all day long. A lot of the people here are getting a nurse, and I'm saying I'm doing it myself with those shots. I think I can do it, so we're gonna see. They showed me today to do it, and I actually got it done on my hip. And then tomorrow will be my 5th day, so I'll do that in my stomach, and they're gonna show me that way. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But so it was a nice that I was by myself to try and get that slow adjustment back to how I'm gonna be at home. I do have a ton of support at home, but it's just different. So that's where it goes to be bittersweet. You miss everybody here that you connected with, and yeah, you're just like, it's like a little club. But it's like a lot. I can relate it to like being on set, and you're on a film set, for so long, and you become like family, and then you just go and part ways. Here we're all making a point to continue to keep in touch afterwards. We're talking about doing a reunion, and just when we all have to come back in 3 months, so we're kind of all hoping that we come back at the same time. But yeah, so after the doctor visit, then I was getting my B17, and the needle went right in. It was the bigger needle today because I had to get the UVBI done, and I just gotta check my time. All right, I had to get the UVBI, so that's the bigger needle, and Guadalupe was in, and you could see I had like 4 dots along the one good vein that they've been using, and I'm all bruised. So Guadalupe was there, who I call Angel Hands. So she put the needle in, and Belle was on the vibe therapy machine, and yesterday she was my good luck charm. So she saw it, and she's like, hey, over here. She's like, talk to me. So it was a little bit painful, but as soon as I got myself out, I looked out onto the water, and I was talking to Belle, and I said, I'm the water, I'm becoming one, and I'm not in this body. And then she was like, oh, got it. And they were able to, that's when I found out that they were getting more blood for my vitamin D level. And then after that, then they, hooked me up to the IV. I received B17, and I got to eat breakfast finally, and that was like at 11:30, and maybe even later. But after breakfast, then I finished the B17, and I got my poly MVA today. So the poly MVA, I made some notes, or I highlighted some things, and so it is a powerful patented dietary supplement, and it was created by Dr. Merrill Garnett. He designed electroactive compounds that inhibit anaerobic cells, such as cancer cells, bacteria, and other pathogens, while boosting the metabolism of healthy cells and controlling favorable gene expression. This dual purpose of inhibition of malicious cells and protection of healthy cells is accomplished through the unique oxidative reductive properties of the palladium containing LAMC and poly MVA. Did you get all that? The key benefits are superior antioxidant and free radical protection, fast acting, easy to use, and quick results. This I received intravenously today. I bought a bottle because it just was more cost effective, and I'm taking the rest of it home, and I will be taking it orally. I take 10 milliliters every day. I think that's on my notes. And I just can't take it within 4 hours of taking vitamin C. That's the only thing I have to watch. So it's fast acting, easy to use, and quick results, supports energy production at the cellular level, enhances quality of life, may replace specific nutrients that have been depleted during chemotherapy and radiation. And did I highlight anything else? No, that was it. it's like 4 pages of information. So you can check it out, Google it. It's Poly MVA, so POLY-MVA. So I received that. So that's normally about 40 minutes. So Brizeta hooked up my Poly MVA, and I walked. It's like I made a joke today. She's walking her dog because she's pulling the IV cart, whatever it is, pole, and I'm walking behind her. And she was taking me over to Dr. Leslie's office, the acupuncturist, healer, godsend, amazing human being, and to my appointment with her. So normally this Poly MVA was like 40 minutes, and I was getting some acupuncture done today, and we were going to try it's a Moxie Bastion or something like that. I get it actually done at home, so I'm really curious to get it done here. So we were going to do that. So I lay it on the table, and she's like, we're talking, so she can like, she's trying to find out more information to see what points that she wants to hit. And I'm telling you, she'll like, we'll be talking and I'm feeling fine and just sharing, sharing everything with her that I have been embarrassed to share with other people. Just a lot that I've gone through personally, and how I've let people treat me and all of that stuff. So I'm telling her, and I'm normal, like no like emotion, and she'll hit an acupuncture point and it just comes, and like she hit the fear spot, wherever that is, and I just started bawling, and she was just like, just let it go. And there was this rush of electric current just like swept over my body, and then heat, like my body felt so hot, and then it was just such a flush, like a release, a let go of it. And I just was then saying, like, you know, fear, I release you, and saying that out loud. And she was just putting her hand on my chest or on my head and just telling me it's okay, and telling me that I'm loved, and telling me, you know, it's not my fault, and all of that, and how good I am. And so we're doing that, and like, you know, pretty emotional, and then it like just goes away. And then we continue to talk and bring up some more stuff. And then she hits another point, and it's just like out of nowhere, it comes again. And it's just like, I want to just like make a loud, like, I don't know, like when you're bawling, that loud like noise, but I'm still watching because I don't know what people can hear. But she's just like, just let it go. And so she said a lot of stuff that I'm gonna keep to myself, and because I'm still trying to figure them out. But I released a lot of fear, and a lot. I noticed that the fear is blocking my ability to love. And the thing with, I like love so much, and I give so much of myself, but I'm not giving enough to myself. So, and it's my fear of like being hurt and all of that. So even though I think I'm giving, I love, it's just, there's still a block. And I thought I let go a lot of it, because my current situation is just so wonderful. But there's still, I know I'm not giving fully of myself, and I'm trying to be the best version of me, and love so much that it just felt so good to let go of so many things that were blocking. And it was just so incredible. And she's like wiping my eyes because I'm not moving, because when you move, you feel that electric current again. And it just, it was so eye-opening, and felt so good to hear and to release, and just to know. And that's where I received some texts after it that were just like the most perfect timing of texts. in a song that I received. And thank you. You know who you are. That had no idea what I was doing today. Knows that I'm being treated, but not everything that I'm, like, what I was doing specifically at that moment. And then, like, the next thing, we, like, looked at my poly MVI, and it was, like, done. And it was, I think, because I was laying down, there was no blocking, it just flowed right into me so quickly. It was so funny. So there was a little bit left, so Dr. Leslie slowed it up for me so it wouldn't finish, because she knows how I feel that when my blood starts to go back into that IV tube. And we still had more work to do. So yeah, she didn't do the Moxa something. Sorry, I just call it Moxie for short, or Moxa. Moxibustion, I think it's called. So I just call it Moxa. But she's gonna actually, I'm so blessed, she's gonna show me tomorrow morning. We're gonna do it a little bit, and then she's gonna, I think, give some to me so I can actually take it home and do it to myself. So she's gonna give me like a training course. And I'm really excited because when I get home, I have an appointment, a meeting with somebody to expand on a healing center, and I get to collaborate with them and bring what I have to offer. And I have so much stuff to share, and just really excited for when I get home, for that to continue with the healing here, bring some of the healing here back home. And I actually said, just involuntarily, to Dr. Leslie, I said, you need to come home with me. And she looked at, and she's married with a kid, and her husband's American. So she looked at me all seriousness, and she's like, are you serious? And I said, yes. So she was like, I will think about this. So yeah, she's like, Dr. Tony wouldn't allow that. But Dr. Tony, you have to let her, let's set something up to bring some of this stuff back to the States. It's amazing. So yeah, so I have a few more minutes, guys. So I had that another amazing acupuncture session that released so much. And thank you guys for allowing me to share my heart with you, and to sit here and cry and get that ugly cry face and release stuff, because I get to say it again, and it's just releasing, and it's just so incredible. And I can't get my eyes wide enough to show you how good it feels to release. And just, that's what I'm telling you, just sit down some days and just, just really think about things. And you never know what's going to come up, and then just let it go. And you're just going to start living such a much better life. And I'm just healing. There's so much healing going on. And I thank all the people in my life that are allowing me to love them and allowing me to be a part of their lives, and them being in my life and sharing this journey with me. So yeah, I'm loving myself and releasing fear and bringing out that inner child in me that I need to connect with her again, and that will help bring more healing my way. And that's what I'm doing when I get home, connecting with that pure innocence inner child. Because I don't have a child of my own, so I'm finding that inner child in me. And yeah, so everybody just be ready for me to love you when I get home. I'm so excited to get home. Just talking about it is making me more excited and leaving a little bit of that that anxiety behind. Yeah, so after my acupuncture, then I went to get the UVBI. So that is where it's the ultraviolet blood irradiation therapy. Uses the benefits of ultraviolet light in enabling the oxidation of ozone in blood. So they take my blood, 100 milliliters. She was able to pull it out fine, and then they pump it 100 milliliters of ozone. And then it comes back into the IV and through an ultraviolet light machine and back into my arm. And while I was doing that, I had lunch. And then I also did the PEMF, which is, hold on, right here it is. is the pulsed electromagnetic field therapy, non-invasive, painless biofeedback technique using pulsed electromagnetic fields, that's PEMFs, to detect and repair areas of cellular imbalance and inflammation. So I do that on my abdomen, my lower back, and then my back. And after the PEMF, I was finished with the UVBI, and then I went and I had Indiba, which is the local hyperthermia. And it's a treatment involves raising the temperature locally in the area around the tumor. Cancer cells are unstable at fever grade temperatures. So for me, they put it on my abdomen, in my left armpit for those axillary nodes, and then my left clavicle area and around my thyroid, and then my lower back. And I love how it feels. And she'll just raise the temperature slowly, and then I let her know when it gets too hot, and then she keeps it steady at that temperature. And there's a cream that she puts on it, and then she rubs it. And there's a lot of, I guess, spas and dermatologists that use this for like firming the skin, and it said actually anti-cellulite on the cream. So yeah, it's getting some beauty treatment. So I had that, and then I had my Sunavera shot, and today she did it in my right hip, and so it's about 3 finger widths below my hip bone, and then it goes right in. I'm not a nurse, so I don't know those terms, but there's 4 days a week I do it straight in, and then 1 day a week I do it on an angle, so whatever that is. And the angle one is going to be in my stomach, and that will be tomorrow. So I have a couple minutes. I am going to thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate you all. Love you all. And so happy that you guys are in my life, whether I know you personally or I met you through Facebook or Instagram or any other social media, and we've been communicating on here, or whether we've never talked and you're just watching and learning from a distance. Thank you for being you and for being a part of my life and helping me spread the word to not fear cancer, because that is my mission. And also to just know that whatever you're faced with, you can overcome. And just the mind is so powerful. So be careful of your thoughts. Release those traumas. There was actually something I wanted to read where Dr. Tony talks about the trauma stuff. Where is it? Oh, so it's so he just says it's recall healing explores deep hidden traumas from the past that could have served as triggers for cancer. So that's what with a lot of the emotional recall and combined with that acupuncture that's helping release, even just, after I talk about it and not even realizing where there's a block. And then when the acupuncture needle goes in, and it's just like, wow, okay. And such a release. So thank you, Abby, for watching. I can't wait to see you when I get home. Hi, Diane. Hopefully I'll see you around Christmas. Hi, Sue. How are you feeling after that colonic treatment? It's great, isn't it? Thank you, and Vince. I appreciate your prayers. Power of prayer is incredible. My faith has dramatically increased over, since 2014. I'm very spiritual. I'm a believer, and I'm connecting more with that. Yes, he is our healer. Hi, Granola. Your smile makes me smile. Hi, Diana. Yes, I am working my way there. I love hosting, and I love connecting people and inspiring people, and I just love when I act and I'm doing, whether it's, a show or like a movie, I love when somebody can connect with me and just either relate so they don't feel alone, or they can escape their daily life and laugh or just think about something else other than what they're going through. So I know I'm a healer, and I love helping people heal in that way. And I just love connecting people with all these other modalities regarding healing. If you're diagnosed with any disease, or if you're just going through any discomfort or traumas or tragedies, anything, or if you just, want to be the best version of you. I love sharing all of this stuff and connecting people healers who I've come across, and natural, natural, what's the word I'm looking for? Just natural holistic healers and energy workers and all of that. So I love connecting them with all of you. And one day I will be a host on national television and being able to share people's stories across the world and just all good, positive news. So that's why I love working for My New Philly in Philadelphia, because they only talk about positive news. Where am I? Oh, awesome. How do you feel, Granola? I love it. I don't feel any different. I don't feel any different. I haven't had any side effects. Because remember, I don't listen to side effects. I just like to create my own, and it's my own experience. And that's what I'm sharing with everybody else. I tell you how I'm feeling. Everybody reacts in their own way, and everybody has their own experience and journey to experience. So all the best to you. You and Sue. I love, we need to form a poly MVA group. Hi, Bello. Thanks, Diane. Thank you so much. You are awesome too. We always laugh when we're together. Love all the hearts, Granola. Sue, proud of you. Fear is a lie. God has freed me from the spirit of fear. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I'm a child of God, and so are you. Thank you. I have released so much fear. It is unbelievable. And just when those thoughts like to creep in or try to creep in, I'm telling them no, and I'm releasing them. So thank you for your message. I always say that's why the takers live longer than the givers. We have to change that. Yes. And we have to also, when you go through that emotional recall and you list your people, when you're going through your list of positive and negatives with them, or, about them on your paper, you are giving them back what they took from you, and you're also giving them what you took from them, and you're thanking them for what they gave you and the experience. And it's just such a nice cord cutting, and it's such a nice release of them, because otherwise you're still holding on to them even if you don't realize it. That's what I've realized these past 3 weeks, because I thought I've let go of a lot, and I didn't until all of this emotional recall work. We so need places. Yes, we do. And we're working on changing that. Wait, you looked up poly MVA? Diana, what did you, maybe it's further down. Axillary, yes, Granola. Remember you helped me with that word because I went blank the other day. Hi, Abby. Oh, well, we can say hi too. Not yet. Thank you. I do feel amazing. Yeah, I've been feeling good this whole time. There has been my ups and downs. I will admit, this morning when I woke up, my back was super sore. Yesterday when I said I was feeling fucking great, I felt amazing all night. And then I don't know if it's the bed or the work that she did with the acupuncture, because on my back where she put 2 spots that really hit a nerve, and they're sore. And I know a lot of it, she said, it's like you've been carrying around so much, and then finally when you let it go, that's when you get sore and you realize that you've let that weight off. And so that's just what I'm thinking that it is. I'm very cautious with my movements today because it's so sore. And the one treatment that she wanted to give me, I'm definitely allergic to, so I couldn't receive it. It's part of the cane family, and I just really wish I could have gotten it, but I wasn't able to. And my lower back is a bit sore as well. I just feel like it's trying to make an appearance, and I'm like, nope, not having it. So I'm trying to stay optimistic, but I am in a little bit of discomfort. But nothing keeps me down. Nothing will knock me down. May take my mind off of things for a little bit, but then I just get it right back. Holistic, yeah, I got that, granola. It was a little slow, but... Sue, 1 year ago today was your diagnosis. And I say, for cancer, to me, was an awakening. It was an eye-opening experience. And you seem to be doing the right things and having a great, mindset. And that's, I think the mind is the majority of it. And just, yeah. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep loving yourself, and you let go of that fear. That's huge. So you're good. You're all good. Hi, Michelle. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching, for going along with me on my journey in Cancun at Hope for Cancer Treatment Center. It has been amazing. Everybody there, I made a post and I know I forgot names. I apologize. They do share my videos on their page, so go and follow them, Hope for Cancer, on Facebook, and they have Instagram pages. So everybody there was amazing, and much more than their title, and just have so much love and support, and I just can't thank them enough. And I will see them, I guess, in 3 months. And I will continue this journey. Don't worry, or sharing my journeys, maybe not every day because you may get sick of me. But I will be back on tomorrow for my last day. I leave at noon Eastern Standard Time to head to the airport. And yeah, so keep your fingers crossed for me. All good thoughts for safe travels and get home on time. I think the weather got nicer there, so hopefully it stays nice for my return trip. And yeah, I can't thank you enough for watching me and supporting me through this journey, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Love and light always, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening.